Hey Mark, welcome back.
Nice to be back, Tim.
Indeed. We've had a bit of a break.
We have, but welcome to my den. This is my recording studios.
And you've been doing a bit of painting?
I have, yeah. You know, hopefully the bit behind me is finished. That's good, yeah.
You wanted to carry on talking a little bit more about the internet pornography.
Yeah, yeah.
Why has it become such a problem?
Well, I think that the availability of internet porn now it's just everywhere, and it just jumps up on your screen and all of that kind of thing. So it's catching guys and women. It's a growing phenomenon amongst women now that they are being trapped by this kind of stuff. But it's catching them out. It's getting the hooks into them. When I was in my early 20s and so on, I would never walk past the Parton Smiths where the dirty magazines are, you know. Not that there wasn't a natural curiosity, being honest about it, but I wouldn't, the shame of it, I wouldn't want to be seen near that. I couldn't even look at a photography magazine in case someone would think that I was looking at a porno magazine and so on. You know what I mean, don't you, Tim? So there was that kind of protective layer where there was a distance kept, and you'd have to really overtly go searching it out to get hooked. So the average guy was okay, protected. Same with the whole side of films and rating on TV and on cinema. What we would have called an X-rated film back in the day would now be PG or something. It's amazing what they allow in. And so the hooks are there for people, the ordinary guy and the ordinary girl, in a way that they never were before, and they are very powerful hooks, and they draw you in, and you end up more and more becoming interested, more and more drawn, and it's just a growing phenomena.
Now, some people say, you know, what's the problem? You know, nobody's getting hurt.
Yeah.
You've got some comments on that, haven't you?
I have. You know, it's like, what is the problem? You're in your private room masturbating over images or something, and there's no interaction, there's no harm done, surely. And this is one of the great lies of it all, because it is actually a multi-billion pound or dollar industry that's run around the world, and there's reasons why it's free on the internet. And it's to trap people so that eventually they get so drawn, they want to get a thrill, they have to go for more and more extreme pornography. And when you get to that level, you have to start paying for it. Or you have to start doing tourist trips, you know, as an extreme, to actually find women and so on. You get drawn into weird sex and crazy sex and brutal sex and so on. And so the free pornography that's around is all about drawing people into that. It funds the drug trade, it funds organizations, brutal regimes, and so on. The mafia is a big business worldwide, and it's all about getting your money off you, organized crime and so on. It also funds the whole side of slavery that's around the world. So it's estimated at the moment that there's about 27 million slaves worldwide, more than there's ever been in the whole history. And this is a shocker, a real shocker. And whilst the lie exists that looking at pornography bears no relation to that, it can continue. But actually there is a direct link between looking at pornography and young girls being trapped, being sold, being trafficked to fund this global industry. There is why are they being funded? It's so that money can be made by some very evil people. So you're part of that whole train. They're after your money. So to say that there's no harm done is just a complete lie. And I think that in getting free from addiction to pornography, facing up to the responsibility and the facts that looking at pornography is directly linked to trafficking, sex trafficking and slavery around the world. and this kind of thing. I think it's important to not lie to yourself, to be honest. You're contributing to that. It's a direct link.